been laying down flooring in the studio, which is quite exciting and a big project. So it's a bunch of people, most of us don't know what we're doing, and we have a leader who does know what he's doing, and he gave us this little piece of saying which is sticking with me today, as far as how to do work. He said, slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. In other words, take your time and do it right, and you'll get the best result. We don't want to think of our yoga practice as being fast, but as being effective. We take our time, then we get more impact. So we're going to work with some pausing today, and I find it very useful to count as I am breathing. So if I'm inhaling, I'll be going into myself mentally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll count the exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For example, your breath may not be 6, it could be 4, it could be 8, it could be 10. But very useful to tune your mind into how long the breath is and move in time with that counted breath. And then we'll place a small pause, 2-second pause after the inhale and the exhale, just to help us take our time and be present to what we're doing. There's always much going on, and springtime seems to really, you get that energy of a lot going on all at once. So to make the most of our experience, whatever it is, slow down, smooth it out. Rushing never actually gets us anything. We might get there faster, but not as well. So smooth is slow. No, slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. Smooth is efficient. Smooth is the best way to do things. All right, we'll start in Samastiti. We're going to take Uttanasana, a forward bend, but we'll just do one arm at a time. And I do encourage you to silently count your breathing. You may notice it starts out a little bit shorter and then opens up to your full breath for today. And let's take a small pause, 2 counts after every inhale and every exhale. So we're going to start with the right hand behind the back, or behind the sacrum, wherever it works. And if it doesn't feel good behind your back, just place it down on your right thigh. Just letting the left arm do the motion, and then we'll alternate from side to side. Put the lids gently closed and the gaze steady. As you inhale, float your left arm forward and up. Pause for 2. And then as you exhale, slowly bend down, keeping the feet nicely organized, front and back. Relax your neck and shoulders. Pause for 2 at the end of the exhale. And then as you inhale, lift your left arm across the room and then up, stretching up to the ceiling. Pause for 2. And as you exhale, slowly bring the left arm down. And relax your right arm to your side. Left hand's going to go to the back. And then we inhale, right arm comes forward and up, keeping the gaze steady. And pause for 2. With exhale, slowly bend down. And pause for 2 with the breath out. And then with the inhale, take the arm forward, open the chest, lift all the way up to the top. Pause for 2. And as you exhale, slowly bring your right hand down behind the back and relax your left arm to your side. Pause for 2. Inhale, left arm forward and up. Pause for 2. Exhale, slowly bend down. Relax the neck and shoulders. Pause for 2. As you inhale, stretch the arm forward, open the chest with a flat back, come all the way up to the top. Pause for 2. And as you exhale, slowly bring your left hand down. Bring it behind the back. Relax the right arm to your side. Inhale, take the right arm forward and up. And pause for 2. Exhale, slowly bend down. Count your breath. See how long and even you can make the breath. Pause for 2 with the breath out. Inhale, stretch forward with your other arm. Open your chest, lift up to the top. Pause for 2. And as you exhale, slowly bring the right hand down behind your back. Rest your left arm to your side. 3rd repetition. Inhale, left arm forward and up. Pause for 2. Exhale, bend down. And hold the breath out for 2. Inhale, lift up to the top. Pause for 2, then slowly exhale the left hand behind the back. Relax the right arm to your side. Inhale, right arm forward and up. And pause for 2. Exhale, slowly bend down. Pause for 2. Inhale, stretch up with the right arm. Pause for 2. Exhale, right hand to the back. Relax the left arm to your side. Last repetition. Inhale to raise the arm. Pause. And exhale to bend forward. Pause. Inhale, lift, left arm up. Pause. And exhale the left hand down. Relax the right arm to the side. Last time. Inhale, right arm up. Pause. Exhale, fold down. Pause. Inhale, lift. Pause. Exhale, lower the arm and rest both arms by the sides. We're going to raise both arms with the inhale. Lift both arms forward and up. And pause. Now we're going to go down into the forward bend and stay for 4 breaths. Fold forward as you exhale. Release into the forward bend. Relax your neck and shoulders. Stay while you inhale. And while you exhale, releasing down towards the floor. Again, stay, inhale. Pause. And exhale. And pause. Count your breath. Stay while you inhale. Count how long the inhale is. Add a 2-second pause. Count how long the exhale is. Add a 2-second pause. Please do one more breath, counting and pausing. When you're ready, inhale, lift to the top. Pause for 2. Exhale, lower the arms down the front. Pause for 2. And then relax the breath. Samastiti. Rooting down into the feet and lifting up through the crown. Relax the breath. These pauses between the poses are very important because at least this is true for me. In life, I try to get from one thing to the next as efficiently as possible and get as much done as I can, as quickly as I can. That doesn't mean necessarily rushing. You can move slowly and deliberately, but still just like carry on, carry on, carry on. In the practice here, we have a chance to take a little bit more time. And these moments when we're just being present are a pretty rare occurrence, I believe, for most of us. And interesting to watch how impatience might come up. Okay, can we get on with it? Can we do something now? That's instructive. If you do your own practice, you may find it particularly challenging to remember to take these times. Let's go into Virabhadrasana. We'll just do 4 repetitions each side. Square the hips and place your hands on your hips so you know where your pelvis is. Externally rotate the right leg in the socket and step forward with the left leg. We're going to work with the arms moving out to the sides and up to stretch the shoulders in that way. 4 repetitions. Anchor down through the outside of the right heel. So you're really reaching down through that back right leg. And then pull your right hip forward. Relax the shoulders. Lips gently closed. Inhale, raise the arms out to the sides and up as you bend your front knee. Lift your chest, lift your arms, gently tilt the chin up. Pause. And then as you exhale, slowly lower the arms, straighten the leg. Square the pelvis and relax the shoulders. Pause with the navel to the spine. Inhale, count your breath as you raise the arms and bend the knee, lifting the chest and stretching the front of the body. Pause. And then go down slowly. Count your exhale as you lower your arms. Straighten the leg, relax the shoulders, pull the right hip forward. Twice more. Inhale, count the breath as you raise the arms and bend the knee. And pause. And exhale, lower down. Straighten the leg. And pause. One more time, please count the breath and pause. Exhale to release, count the breath and pause. And then relax and bring your left foot back to join the right. Align the feet in Samastiti. Soften your control of the breath. Keep your gaze steady. So what do we do in the pause? Just observe. Let's take the other side. Steady the pelvis. Externally rotate the left leg in the socket and step the right foot forward. Anchor down through your left heel and pull the left hip forward so your hips are square to the wall in front of you. 4 repetitions of Virabhadrasana. Counting while you inhale and exhale and pausing after we've completed each phase of the breath. Inhale, raise the arms out and up as you bend the front knee, lift the chest, gently tilt the chin up. Pause. And exhale, draw the belly in breathing as you lower the arms and straighten the leg. Pause with the breath out. Keep anchoring your left heel, pulling that left hip forward. Second time, inhale, raise the arms, bend the knee, lift the chest. And pause. And exhale, count as you release the arms and straighten the legs, soften the shoulders, pull the belly to the spine. Pause. Twice more on your own, please. Counting and pausing. As you're ready, step back into Samastiti. Realign the feet. Soften the gaze. Let the breath flow. The way that we approach the asana, as in the way we approach any chore, makes a difference in the outcome. The quality of the outcome, at very least. The quality of how you feel in doing the task and completing it. We'll take Ardha Utkatasana as a counter pose. 4 repetitions, returning to Samastiti between each one. Sticking with the idea of counting the inhale, counting the exhale, pausing for 2 counts between each. Count your inhale as you raise the arms forward and up. And pause for 2. Count your exhale as you bend your knees and fold down, relaxing the arms, letting the head hang, feel your back stretch. Pause for 2. Inhale, lift the arms, then the chest, then straighten the legs, stand up tall. Pause for 2. Count your breath as you lower your arms slowly down the front. Pause for 2 with the breath out. Again, inhale, raise the arms, counting the breath as you breathe in. Pause for 2. Count the exhale as you bend the knees and fold forward. Pause for 2 with the breath out. Count the inhale as you raise your arms and your chest, straighten your legs, stand tall. Pause for 2. Count your exhale as you slowly bring the arms down the front. Pause for 2. Please do that twice more on your own, counting and pausing. Once you're finished, the breath breathes itself as you rest in Samasthiti. Notice what your mind is doing as you take the rest. If it's off somewhere else, bring it back. Bring it into the body. See what's going on here. Okay, we're going to take a wide stance and work with Trikonasana, triangle pose. So we're going to square the hips and keep the pelvis steady as you externally rotate the left leg in the socket, trying to keep the belly button facing forward even while you turn the leg out. And then notice if you're sitting down in your hip, if your hips have shifted to the right, see if you can pull yourself back up into the center so your spine is perpendicular to the ceiling. Trikonasana is a straight leg position. Both legs are straight. If you need to bend the left knee a little bit, that's okay. Try to keep that right leg straight for sure though. As you inhale, take your arms out wide. And pause for 2. With the exhale, we're side bending. Left hand to the left leg. Keeping that right leg straight and your right arm up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, lift yourself back up. Feel yourself pushing off of the floor. And then exhale, lower the arms down to the sides. We'll do that same thing 3 more times. On the last repetition, we're going to stay. Inhale, count your breath as you raise the arms. You're moving in slow motion here. And pause for 2. Count the exhale as you side bend. Left hand to left leg, opening up the right side. Pause for 2. Count your breath as you inhale and come back up. Square the hips and exhale. Slowly bring your arms down, moving in slow motion. Pause for 2. Inhale, raise the arms wide. Feel your chest open, stretch from fingertip to fingertip and pause. Side bend as you exhale. Left hand to left leg, front of the body open, stretching the right side. Pause for 2. Lift to the top with the inhale. Pause and count your exhale as you slowly bring the arms down. Next time we're going to stay. Pause, then inhale, count your breath. Then pause. Count the exhale as you side bend, left hand to left leg. Pause for 2. Now we stay, opening the chest towards the ceiling. Look up if it's comfortable for your neck. Stay and exhale. Count the breath out. And pause for 2. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Pause and exhale. Keep counting as you breathe out. Pause for 2. Count the inhale. Slow it down. Pause for 2. And count the exhale. Pause 2. Last breath in place here. After your pause is complete, inhale, lift to the top. Pause for 2. Slowly bring the arms down as you exhale. Pause for 2. Relax the breath. Unrotate the left leg. Come to Samasthiti. Relax the breath. Feel your feet rooting down, your crown lifting up. Attention inside the body. Notice the effect of the pose we just did. Continue to relax the breath and be present. Now we'll take the second side. Open the legs out wide. Steady the pelvis. Keep the hips still and externally rotate the right leg in the socket. Feel the pubic bone, the belly button, the breastbone, the pit of the throat all facing forward. 4 repetitions. On the 4th one we stay for 4 breaths. Count your inhale as you take your arms wide. Move in slow motion. And pause for 2. Count your exhale as you side bend, taking the right hand down to the right leg. Front of the body facing forward. Pause for 2. Inhale, slowly bring yourself up. And pause for 2. Exhale, arms come down. Move in slow motion and count your breath as you move your arms down. Pause for 2 with the breath out. Inhale, count. Raise the arms slowly to the sides. Pause. Then side bend, right hand to right leg. Keep the front of the body facing forward. Pause for 2 with the breath out. Lift back up with the inhale. Pause for 2. Exhale, arms down. See if your hips have moved over to the left. If so, pull them into the center. Pause for 2. 3rd repetition. Inhale, arms wide. Pause 2. Side bend as you exhale. Pause for 2. Lift up to the top as you inhale. Center the hips, lift the spine, pause for 2. Exhale, arms down slowly, count and move in slow motion. Pause for 2. Last repetition. Inhale, float the arms wide, and pause for 2. Side bend with the exhale, keep your counting up. Open the chest, pause for 2. Stay when you inhale, look up at the ceiling if it works for your neck, and pause for 2. And exhale, stay here. Pause for 2 at the end of the exhale. Count your inhale, stay. Pause for 2 and exhale, count. And pause for 2. Again, count the inhale. Pause for 2, then count the exhale. Pause for 2. We have 1 more breath, please. After your pause, lift up as you inhale. Pause for 2. Lower the arms down with the exhale. Pause for 2. And then unrotate the right leg. Come to Samasthiti. Relax the breath. Stay present inside the body, inside the experience. Let's take a wide-legged forward bend for counter pose. Legs are comfortably wide and the feet are parallel to each other. Root the feet down, lift the crown up. Keep your counting going. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. And pause for 2. Exhale, bend down the center. Pause for 2. So hands can be on the floor, on the legs. You can hold the elbows or put your hands behind your back. Stay for 4 breaths. Count your inhale and your exhale. Pause for 2 after each. Once you've completed the 4 breaths in the forward bend, use an inhale to come to the top. Keep counting and pausing. Exhale, the arms come down the front. Pause at the end of the exhale. And then relax the breath. Come to Samastiti. Root the feet, lift the crown. Feel all of the experience between those 2 points of the body. The bottoms of the feet down to the earth, the top of the head up to the sky. All right, we're going to work with Vrikshasana, the tree pose. This is a balance on one leg. If you want to go to the wall and stand at the wall, that's fine. You may also want to step off of your mat and get on, if you're on a wood floor, you'll have a little bit more balancing there. You may use the variation where you keep your, we're going to stand on the left leg first, so you may use the variation where you keep your other foot on the floor, or you can bring up the leg. So I'll instruct you, but feel free to use either variation and be near a wall if you want some extra support. So we're going to take the hands on the hips and feel where the pelvis is. Let your weight shift over onto your left leg and externally rotate the right leg. Now you may just bring your heel up above your left ankle bone, or if you want more of a balance challenge, you can slide your foot anywhere up on your leg. Don't put it right into the knee. Don't press right on the knee joint, so a little below or above the knee, or just keep your toes on the floor. I'm going to press the palms together in front of the chest, or if you like, raise them up overhead. Let's do 4 breaths, counting and pausing. Gaze is steady. I'm going to gently press that right knee towards the wall behind you. Use the abdominals when you exhale. That gives you a point of stability. 2 more breaths, counting and pausing. Once you've completed the 4 breaths, slowly come down. Stand back so you can see me a bit better. Relax the body. Feel the reach down into the floor and the lift up towards the ceiling. Breath free for a moment. So the abdominal muscles are a point of support. The hands also are. You might press them together in front of the chest, or if you have them lifted up overhead, you can press them firmly there. If you're using some support, obviously you get support from the wall, but if you have your palms together, go ahead and press them into each other, and that will give you a little extra balance. We're going to shift the weight over onto the right leg. Hands on the hips and externally rotate the left leg in the socket, and then bring the foot up. The heel might just balance above the right ankle bone or come up to the calf or above the knee. Work at a place that makes sense for your body. Press the hands together in front of the chest. If you'd like, you can extend the arms up overhead. Find a steady gaze point. 4 breaths. Counting as you breathe in. Pausing for 2. And counting as you breathe out. And pausing for 2. Do 3 more breaths on your own. When you've completed all 4 of those breath cycles, slowly come down. And return to your Samastiti, relaxing the breath. Releasing the reactions, being present to this balancing pose. And allow the breath to flow naturally. We're going to move into a vinyasa, which will include an up dog and a down dog. Up dog I can't do, but I encourage you to. And I want to say about the up dog that you push your hands firmly down and pull your shoulders down your back so your chest is lifting. There's no collapsing. You don't have your shoulders up around your ears, but you're pushing the floor and lifting your chest up. So the feeling is just what I'm doing here. Push the floor, lift the chest up. Similar to what we did in the Virabhadrasana. I'm going to substitute hands and knees. You are welcome to do that if your back's not up for up dog today. So I hope that's clear enough. I'm sorry I can't show you. We're going to keep counting and pausing as we move through the vinyasa. So we'll start by sitting down on the heels or standing up tall on the knees. As you inhale, raise your arms, lift tall and open the front of the body. And pause for 2. As you exhale, bend all the way down to the floor and stretch your arms out way in front of you. You want all that length. Pause for 2. Then push into your hands firmly and pull yourself up and through into your up dog. Drop your hips down, raise the breastbone. As you exhale, you tuck your toes and go to downward facing dog. Pause for 2. Inhale and bring the knees back down onto the floor. Open the chest. Pause for 2. And exhale, bring your hips back to your heels. Relax your neck, shoulders, elbows. Pause for 2. Inhale, raise the arms, stand tall on the knees. Open the breastbone to the ceiling. Pause for 2. And exhale, slowly move down. Pause for 2 with the breath out. So that's the vinyasa. Now that you know what's coming, a little bit more attention on the breath. Please count as you inhale, raising the arms forward and up. And pause. With your exhale, fold down. Extend the arms fully out in front of you. Pause. Count the inhale as you move to upward dog. Lift the chest, drop the hips. Pause for 2. Count your exhale as you move to down dog. Push the floor away as you raise your hips to the ceiling. Pause for 2 with the breath out. Inhale, count as you bring your knees down to the floor. Pause for 2. Exhale, move into child's pose, counting as you bring your hips back. Relax the neck and pause for 2. Inhale, lift tall onto the knees. Open the front of the body. Pause. And exhale, arms down, hips down if you like. Pause for 2. 2 more repetitions. Count the inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Pause for 2. Count the exhale, bend all the way down to the floor. Fully extend your arms. Hold for 2. Count the inhale, upward facing dog. Lift the chest. Pause for 2. Count the exhale, downward facing dog. And pause for 2. Count the inhale as you bring your knees down to the floor. Pause for 2. Count the exhale as you bring your hips to your heels. Relax your neck and shoulders. Drop your elbows down to the mat. Pause for 2. Inhale, lift. Pause. And exhale, slowly arms down and hips down. Pause for 2 with the breath out. Last time. Count the inhale. Raise the arms forward and up. Open. And pause. Exhale, bend down. Pause for 2. Inhale, up dog. Pause for 2. Count as you move to down dog. Pause for 2. Count as you bring your knees down. Inhale. Pause for 2. Count as you move to child's pose. Pause 2. Count as you inhale, lift tall on your knees. Pause. And count as you lower your arms, sit down on the heels. And pause. And then relax the breath. As you're ready, please come to lie on your back. If your back needs a hug, bring your knees into your chest. When you're ready, relax on the floor with your knees bent, arms comfortably wide. Feeling the pull of gravity, relaxing the breath, noticing the points where you're touching the floor. If you're not there already, please lie on your back with the knees bent. Bring your arms down to your sides. If you have a cushion behind your head, remove it as we're going to do Dvipada Pindam. I'm going to take a single arm variety and then we'll stay with both arms lifted. As you inhale, we're going to stretch the hips to the ceiling and raise your left arm only up and back to the floor behind you. And pause. Then with the exhale, lower your arm and your hips. Turn your head and look over to the right as you come down, scooping the belly button in and rolling through the lower spine, and pause for 2. Then inhale, turn your head to the center as you raise your hips and lift your right arm up and back. Pause for 2. And as you exhale, bring your arm and your hips down, turn your head slowly over to the left side as you roll down through the spine. Pause and hold the breath out. Inhale, head to the center as you raise your left arm, raise your hips up. Pause for 2. Exhale, lower the arm and the hips. Move through your spine and turn your face over to the right side. Hold the breath out for 2. Inhale, head center, right arm up, hips up to the ceiling. Pause for 2. And exhale, slowly down. Rolling your head over to the left side as you bring your arm down. And pause for 2. Count your inhale. Raise your left arm, lift your hips, turn the head into the center. And pause. Count your exhale as you lower your hips and turn and look to the right. Lower the arm. Pause with the breath out. Inhale, raise the hips, head center, stretch your right arm up and back. Pause. Lower down as you exhale. Rotate the head left as you lower your arm, roll through the spine. Now inhale, raise both arms up, head to center, lift your hips to the ceiling. Stay here while you exhale. And pause with the breath out. And stay while you inhale. Pause with the breath in. Exhale, stay. Count your breath. Pause for 2. And inhale, count your breath. Pause for 2. 2 more breaths. Counting the exhale. Pause with the breath out. And count the inhale. Pause with the breath in. Last breath. Count. Stay while you inhale. Pause. Now leave your arms where they are, and when you're ready to exhale, roll down. Count your breath as you lower yourself down. Hold the breath out. Stay while you take your inhale. Relax your hips. Pause. And then count your exhale as you lower your arms down to your sides. And relax. Broaden the arms, turn the palms up, soften your neck and face. Let the breath flow. Feel free to place the pillow behind your head again if that's helpful. And then we're going to cross the right ankle over to the left knee. And then lift the left foot off the floor. Grab a hold of the back of the leg. You can just use your left hand if that's better for you, or lace your right hand between the legs. You could grab your pant or roll up a towel to hold on to. Even your pelvis out. If you're rocking over towards the right side, bring yourself into the center. Drop your shoulders down and soften your face. Inhale and stretch the left leg up to the ceiling. Flex your foot back. Pause for 2, then exhale, squeeze your toes, bend your knee, and hold the breath out for 2. Inhale, reach up, extend the leg, flex the foot. Pause for 2. Exhale, squeeze the toes, bend the knee, pull in with your arms. Pause for 2. Count your inhale as you extend the leg to the ceiling. Pause for 2. Count your exhale as you bend the knees and squeeze the toes. Pause for 2. Last time. Inhale, stretch up, flex the foot. Pause for 2. Exhale, squeeze the toes, bend the knee. Pause for 2. And then lower your left foot down to the floor. We're going to transition to a twist. Lower your left foot to the floor. With your left hand, grab a hold of your right big toe. So you're holding your right big toe with your left hand. And you're going to straighten that right leg up. It might not get that straight, but straighten it up as much as you can. And from here, we're going to a twist. Move the right leg slowly over to the floor on the left, as straight as it can be, or as bent as it needs to be. You can hold the big toe with those 2 fingers, or grab over all 5 toes. Turn your face to the right and stay here for 4 breaths. Counting the inhale, pausing for 2. Counting the exhale, pausing for 2. At your own pace. When you finish the 4 breaths, let go of your right foot, bend your right knee, and roll onto your back with both feet on the floor. And relax for a moment there. Now bring the left ankle up to the right knee. And lift the right foot up. Grab a hold of the back of the right leg with the right hand only, or reach behind the thigh if you like, or grab a hold of your pant leg. Support that right leg up and even out the back of the pelvis. As you inhale, stretch the leg up to the ceiling and flex your foot back, and pause for 2. And then as you exhale, squeeze your toes and bend your knee, and pause for 2. Count the inhales, you reach up and flex the foot. Pause 2. Count the exhales, you squeeze your toes and bend the knee. Pause for 2. 2 more times. Inhale, reach up and flex. Exhale, squeeze the toes and bend the knee. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch up and flex the foot back. Exhale, squeeze the toes and bend the knee. Then release the breath for a moment. We're going to put the right foot down on the floor. Grab a hold of your left big toe with your 2 right fingers. And as much as you can, straighten the left leg up to the ceiling. So it might still be bent, but bring it as straight as you can. And feel that hamstring stretch. And then exhale. We're going slowly into the twist towards the right side. You keep holding the big toe or grab all 5 toes. Leg is as straight as possible or as bent as necessary. Stretch that left arm out. Do 4 breaths on your own. Count the breaths and add the pauses. When you're finished with 4 breaths, you bend that left knee and roll onto your back. Place both feet down on the floor for a moment. Relax the breath. Now bring the knees to the chest for Uttanasana. One hand on each knee. Inhale, let the knees float away from the chest. And pause for 2. And exhale, pull the thighs in close to the belly. Pause with the breath out. Inhale, float the knees away. Pause for 2. Exhale, draw the belly in. Hug the thighs in. Pause for 2. Count as you inhale and float the knees away from the chest. Pause for 2. Count as you exhale and pull the legs in. Pause for 2. One more time on your own. And as you're ready, place your feet down. And stretch the legs out, coming into final relaxation. Legs comfortably wide, about as wide as your mat. The feet about as wide as the mat. Relax and fall out comfortably in the sockets. Buttocks relaxed. Softening the hips. Relaxing the belly. Relax up the length of the spine. Your shoulder blades rest wide and flat on the floor. Soften your neck. If you need to adjust the position of the head, go ahead and do that. Soften the face. Let the back of the head drop into the floor. Relax the fingers. Let the breath move at its own relaxed pace. Drop the control of the breath. counting of the breath. Simple observation. Breath relaxed. Mind observant. Body still. Observe the body resting, the breath breathing. The gift of being still and aware. slowly, gently make our transition up into a seated posture for breathing. So please slowly move your fingers and toes and stretch yourself out long. Feel the breath again moving, full breath in and out. As you're ready, you'll roll to the right side, hug your knees for a moment, and sit yourself up, finding a comfortable seat on a cushion or a chair. Rooting down through your sit bones and lifting up through your spine, crown of the head reaching to the ceiling. Work with alternate nostril exhale, Anuloma Ujjayi. So we're going to bring the dominant hand into Mrigi Mudra, the first two fingers folded down, and then rest that mudra down on your knee. It will be down, but you keep the position of the hand while we inhale. There's going to be a pause between the inhale and the exhale to lift and lower the hand. The inhale is Ujjayi, and the exhale is through alternate nostril. Take an inhale through both nostrils, breathing in and down to the sit bones. Pause as you lift your hand. Cover your right nostril with your thumb and breathe out through the left nostril. Pause, lower the hand, and breathe in through both nostrils. Pause as you lift the hand, cover the left nostril this time and breathe out through the right. Pause as you lower the hand. Inhale Ujjayi. Pause as you lift the hand. Exhale left. Pause to lower the hand. Inhale Ujjayi. Pause as you lift and breathe out through the right. Pause as you lower the hand. Inhale and count your breath. Pause, lift, and exhale left. Count your exhale. Pause, lower, count your inhale. Pause, lift, and exhale right. Pause and lower. Do that 3 more times on your own, please. 3 more full rounds. Each round ends on the exhale through the right nostril. So we're counting, pausing, alternating nostrils. On the exhale, the inhale is through both, the exhale is through alternate nostril. If you haven't finished up yet, continue until you have your next exhale through the right nostril, and that will be the end of the pranayama. Once you finish the pranayama with the exhale through the right nostril, we'll settle into a couple minutes of quiet observation. Reconnecting with the physical body in this seated pose, feeling the steadiness of the sit bones into your seat, feeling the lift of the spine. Think of it lifting all the way through the very top of the head. Soften the face and the throat and the shoulders. Find that place where the body is both comfortable and relaxed, steady and at ease. And then simply observe the natural flow of the breath. Let your attention move down to the sit bones again. Feel your steady foundation. And then from the base of the body, let your attention circulate around the whole organism. Feel the sense of the attention being present in the whole body and also lifted. And from that place, we will close, bring the hands together into Anjali Mudra. Open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you. So as you get busy with the many things, remember, slow is smooth, and I will edit and say smoothly is most efficient. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. The best way to get things done is to move slowly and deliberately and take some time to pay attention. So I hope the practice will
today. Enjoy. Thanks.